That's 100 points.
If I lost it all and I fall, would you be there for me? Say you gonna ride and I know that you still care for me. Loving when you drip it down.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Tiana Thompson back again with another video. So today is Halloween. Happy Halloween. But if you happen to see this tomorrow, happy November 1st. Happy autumn, happy fall. I got my candy. Speaking of Halloween or Hallows Eve, whatever you call it, we are going to be telling a paranormal, supernatural story time for today. And this story time has happened to me and my cousin. Her name is, or if she happens to see this video, she knows who she is. That's if she remembers the story. Her name is Tiana. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just me being a fat ass. I should have ate that candy, knowing that I'm about to do a story time. Now I gotta get myself together. Since it is Halloween and this is a paranormal, supernatural / scary, well, not scary, but I would say spooky story time, let me, let me clear the energy and cleanse the energy with some positivity. So let me go ahead and get my Palo Santo. So I do not welcome or accept any evil or bad energy coming from outside or this story time. I don't want it, don't accept it, it's not welcome, and I rebuke it, okay? Nothing but positive energy up in here. Okay. Okay, so we back, and we back with the Palo Santo to clear the energy and clear the space. This story time happened about, I don't know, maybe 7-8 years ago. Like, I was in high school. It hasn't been 8 years since I graduated high school, but now it's been 6 years. It's almost been 8 years. Oh, I'm getting old. Dang. It's been 6 years. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's about to be 7 years since I've graduated high school, y'all. Time flies. But anyways, I don't know why it takes me so long to get into story time. Okay, so like I said, this story time happened about maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Like I said, my cousin Tiana was with me. That's if she remembers. But I just thought that this would be a good story time to tell you guys today, since today is Halloween and it's spooky season. So a majority of my family, or especially the older ones, they live out in the country. Rural areas where there's woods, fields. At nighttime it gets real dark and quiet, like real quiet, real country, real woods. Most people in my family that live in the South, live in those type of areas. On this particular day, there was a cookout. I forgot for what, but I think it was a holiday or something we were celebrating. And how we used to do those big cookouts where everyone came, like those big cookouts. And the house that we were at, something was wrong with the bathroom. And luckily, in the type of neighborhood, that my family lived in, neighbors, like all the neighbors knew each other and were close with each other and trusted each other. And it was just a big, happy family in the neighborhood. you know, that's how that's how it is in the South. If you ever come to the South or from the South, you know how that is to have a neighborhood like that, especially in the country. So being that the cookout was somewhere, oh, there was a truck outside. So being that the cookout was somewhere where the bathroom was broken, there was a house, you know, nearby, which was the neighbor's house, which was the which was the neighbor's house. So, you know, they had two bathrooms, a bathroom in their room and a bathroom in the hall. So they had, you know, two bathrooms. So yeah, that was, you know, good enough for us. And they did not mind that we used their bathroom. Their house wasn't too far. Like, it was like the house right here, and it took about, what, maybe 3 to 5 minutes to walk to her house. So their house wasn't that far. It was like right there across the street, well, across the field, because it ain't wasn't no streets, it was a field, because they country. Being that, you know, I'm a female, and my cousin, she's a female, Tiana, she's a female, so, you know, we're ladies, so we decided to walk together and wait on each other to finish using the bathroom. So I think when we got there, there were people in there already who had used bathroom from the cookout. So they were like leaving, they were walking out, leaving, going back to the cookout. And so that just left, I guess, me and Tiana there by ourselves. I think she went in there first, and I was waiting on her. You know, I stood in front of the door, you know, waiting on her to come out and just to make sure no one like barges in on her or whatever. So then she gets out, and I go in, and she stands in front of the door as well. And so, you know, once we're finished using the bathroom, everything's all good, we're clean, we feel refreshed, and we can enjoy the cookout now. As we were about to walk out, you know, to leave the house and go back to the cookout, we noticed, well, I was in front of her, so I twist the knob to open the door, because we're trying to get out the house and go back to the cookout, and it's like, it's locked. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, who locked the door? I'm like, did someone lock us in the house? Like, what is going on here? Maybe someone locked the door by accident. Let me just twist the little thing at the top. You know, I said, let me just twist the little thing, twist the knob. I twist the little twisty thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The door doesn't open. Now, mind you, me and Tiana, like I said, we're in the house by ourselves, because the people that were in there had already left to go back to the cookout, because they, you know, had already used the bathroom. So I'm like, what? So I'm twisting the knob, like, okay, so if it won't open this way, it gotta open this way. It ain't opening this way, let me turn it back this way. And I'm steady twisting. I'm twisting the little thing each and every way, like, okay, why is this door not opening? Why are we stuck inside this house? We didn't get spooked out yet, because we're like, okay, what? Like, what's going on? Because we're not, like, we're not on that type of energy, because we're like, okay, shit, it's a sunny day, we're having a cookout, blah, blah, blah. So then, like I said, I'm trying to twist the knob. I'm trying to twist the knob each and every way, and then I'm turning the knob, and the door is not opening. We're stuck in the house. We're stuck in the freaking house. So then there's a knock, like someone was knocking from the other side of, like, the outside, like, knock, 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 knock. And we're thinking it's one of the boys, you know, one of our boy cousins, because, you know, they're childish, they're playful and childish like that, right? So we're thinking it's one of our boy cousins pranking us, or like holding the door from the outside and not letting us, like, you know, come outside and because they're playing with us. And we're like, so I look back at Tiana and I'm like, oh, that's why the door is not opening. Those boys outside are pranking us. They're playing with us. So I say, y'all, stop playing. Open the door. I was like, open the door. Stop playing. And so Tiana, she decides to knock back to, like, you know, because we're thinking our cousin is on the other side of that door. So she starts to knock back, and then me, I start knocking back like, ha ha ha, so funny, y'all are so freaking funny. And then the person, the entity, whatever the fuck, whatever it, he, she, it, them was, knocks back like knock, and we're like, we're playing knock knock. We're thinking, okay, that's our cousins, that they're goofy and playful like that. And we're like, we're gonna get y'all. I said, let go of this door. Now, mind you, this thing, I call it this thing and this entity for a reason, because about to see why is we getting there. But at first, before I realized it was an entity or a thing, whatever it was, not to be disrespectful, I respect all creatures, but before I realized it was not human or was not our cousin, you know, I was like, stop playing, y'all play too much, open this door. And we're knocking back, we're like laughing, and then the thing on the other side was knocking back and was like pushing, like, okay, we're inside, and it was as if it was holding the door, was pushing the door from the outside, like, ha ha ha, y'all are not gonna get out this house. And like we said, you know, we're thinking, okay, that's our cousins, they're joking, that they're like messing with us. But it wasn't our cousins. So let's back before we realized it wasn't our cousin. So I think Tiana's, I think I said it. I said, you know what, that's fine, we're about to go to the back door, we're gonna go out the other door since y'all playing with this door. So y'all, tell me why when I said we're about to go to the back door, tell me why the door opened. The door that we're trying to get out of had opened. And tell me why there was a knock at the back door. As soon as I said, y'all playing, we about to go to the back door, y'all play too much. Knock at the other door. We still think it's our cousins that's playing with us, because, you know, it's a big, like I said, it's a big cookout. All the aunties, uncles, brothers, sister, mother, father, cousins is there. Everybody is there. Y'all know how we used to do back in the day. You know, everybody is at every family function. The door opens by itself. Like it gets loose. So I guess whoever that was, or whatever that was, heard when I said we're about to go to the back. So I guess they rushed to the back and was like, oh, I'm gonna hold this door too. And so since the front door had opened by itself, and we're like, okay, finally. And I'm like, and Tiana was like, oh, I'm about to get them. They play too much. So we're running. So it's like we hear, and then it's like we hear footsteps like running around the house. So we run. Let me get my, because I'm getting like chills just thinking about it. I'm getting chills. We run around the house because we're like, okay, we're about to catch whoever this is that's playing with us, and we gonna get them. So we're running around the house. Tell me why we run around the house and it's like there's no sign of nobody. And when I say nobody, I mean a human being. me as a human being in a physical form, there's no sign of no one. Now, like I said, we're in the country, we're across the field. So if someone was to play and like just run and try to run, we will see them, because like it's nothing but fields, and you know, we're in the country and there's a lot of land. So we're gonna see you run across the field back to the cookout. Now the house was close, but it wasn't that close. And when we opened the door, we as soon as the door had opened, we went outside pretty quick, like, who is this? So we would have saw them run if it was anyone running. You know, that's how the scenery was. Like, if anyone was running, we would have saw them running. So then that is when we got spooked out. Like, okay, what? So we wasn't really totally spooked yet, because we're like, okay, well, whoever that was, they ran pretty doggone fast. Like, whoever that was, they played too much and they fast. So we go back to the cookout and we find our cousins, our male cousins, and we were in their face, like, you know, but we were playing. We're in their face like, y'all play too much. Y'all know y'all play too much, right? And they looking at us like, huh? We play too much? We huh? They're like, well, what did we do? And we're like, so y'all gonna sit up here and play dumb, like y'all didn't play with the door, and y'all wasn't running around the house, and y'all fit to act like y'all didn't lock us in the house. And they were like, huh? What? They were like, why would I lock you in the house and play with the door? And like, who? They were like, why would we do that? Who did that? Like, they were like, it wasn't us. Like, we didn't do that. And we're looking like, huh? So, but then I said, stop lying. Y'all know y'all lying. Y'all know y'all lying. And they're looking like, no, I'm not lying. That wasn't us. And so they're looking like, was it you? Was it you? Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? Like, who did it? And they're all like, no, we, I don't know who, whatever you said was done to you, we didn't do it. And I don't know who that was. And then that's when like, once I realized they were being truthful, I looked at Tiana like, so if it wasn't them, then who the hell? Or what the hell was that? And now that and then when I start to think back, the person, whoever it was, it didn't speak. It didn't, like, when we were saying, ha ha ha, y'all funny, stop, we didn't hear. Like, they didn't say me. It didn't say anything back to us. So then when my cousins were telling me, I don't know what you're talking about, I ain't do nothing, that's when I thought about that, like, oh my gosh, the thing didn't speak to us, and it was fast. And I said, you know what, I think I believe them, because I said, well, dang, I think I believed it, because if you think about it, we didn't see no one run across the field. Whatever was playing with us didn't speak. It was just like movement, like it was just playful. Whatever it was, we didn't see it. They didn't speak. We didn't see no one run across the field. And we were pretty much by ourselves in the house and around, like no one was there, but all of that stuff was going on. So we were like, was that a ghost? But you know, me, I think I'm more superstitious than Tiana is, but I was looking at her like, girl, what was that? So, like, right now, I'm starting to get chills right now, just telling the story and just thinking about, like, we were playing with the ghost. We were playing with a ghost. They wanted to play. I guess that they saw us having fun at the cookout and walking across the street. They wanted to play. But I don't know, maybe it wanted to play, or just trying to tell me something, or tell us something, or I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it was, I hope it is okay, or they're okay, or I hope they got what they wanted or needed. You know, whatever. I hope they passed on. I don't know. Like, when it comes to people not passing on and staying on Earth, I don't know how that works, and I'm still doing my research on that, and on how that works, and why they're stuck here, and why that happens, and why people turn into ghosts instead of passing on. Like, I'm doing my research on that now, but we were playing with a ghost. So yeah, that is my Halloween spooky story time. Hope you guys enjoy your Halloween and have lots of good candy, good food, you know, have fun at your little parties. Be aware, be safe, stay protected physically and spiritually, because, you know, tonight is the night that everything is just, you know, merging together. Everybody is out here in these streets, so you gotta be protected here and in the spiritual world. Okay, stay out of trouble, have fun, and I'm out. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. No, this is a peace sign, because peace means, this is like going apart, but this is like peace. All right, y'all.
Expression. Addicted to your smell, swear the girl is my obsession. If I lost it all and I fall, would you be there for me? Say you gonna ride and I know that you still care for me. Loving when she drape her down, I bet she wear hair for me. Told her keep it real, baby girl, just be fair to me. Baby, just care for me. Gotta be fair to me. Baby, just care for me. Gotta be fair to me.